Hello, poker peeps. This is Sky with Smart Poker Study. In today's video, I'm going to give you an 8-hour poker routine that's going to have you studying and playing with purpose to develop those poker skills. So, in these times of crisis with COVID-19, maybe you're on lockdown and you have a ton of time every day to devote to something. You don't want to watch Tiger King on Netflix. You don't want to binge Lost all 6 seasons, right? Instead, you'd rather spend this time productively and work on your poker game. Or maybe you're considering, as you can see up here, you're considering going pro. You're taking 1 or 2 weeks off of work, getting paid, a little bit of vacation time, but at the same time, you're going to work like a normal pro would, 8 hours per day on their game. So here's the breakdown of your 8-hour day. You're going to start off by playing 1 to 2 hours, study a piece of content next, play 1 to 2 hours again, take a little bit of a break, maybe a lunch break for you, do a session review based on those prior 2 sessions, play another 1 to 2 hours, and then revisit that piece of content that you studied earlier. Now, this is the simplified version of the schedule right here, but I want to give you a little bit more detail on each of these. So first off, when you're playing 1 to 2 hours, the key is that you are warming up. You're doing a hand reading exercise, you're looking at your notes from the prior day, you're meditating, you're doing a little dance to get you to get you motivated to play some good, solid poker. Whatever your warm up is, totally up to you, but do a warm up to get you in a game mind space. Next up is a session focus, right? Let's say this week you are wanting to improve your 3-bet bluffing skills. Well then, you should make a plan like every time I'm dealt ace-5 through ace-deuce suited and pocket 7s and pocket 6s, just for example, every time I'm dealt those and somebody open raises before me, I'm going to really consider 3-bet bluffing them. Whatever your session focus is, that's up to you. Of course, next, tag important hands to review later as you play. Because as you saw, there's going to be a session review later on. A 3-bet bluff that you pulled that you thought was right, but it ended up backfiring on you, perfect hand to tag to study later on. Now, next up, after your play session, you're going to study one piece of content. Now, here's the thing. Do as you consume. Like, for example, right now, you are watching this video. At a minimum, you should be taking some notes, right? If you're watching a video where I'm displaying or showing you how to do something in Flopzilla or Poker Tracker 4, you should have Flopzilla or Poker Tracker 4 open, and you're following along, clicking all the same things I'm clicking. And create an on-the-felt action step. So if you watch a 3-bet bluffing video, and I tell you to make your 3-bet bluffs 9 to 10 big blinds in position and 10 to 12 big blinds out of position, go ahead and plan on doing that on your next or during your next play session, which is right next, right? You're going to play another 1 to 2 hours. Same things apply. Warm up, choose a session focus, and tag important hands. Next, you're going to take a break, whatever you want, 30 minutes, take a break, go for a walk, eat lunch. However, get your mind away from poker, and hopefully subconsciously your mind will be noodling on the things that you've been studying and on your play sessions that you just had. Then you're going to do a little session review here. You want to look at any big losing hands from these prior 2 sessions, as well as any hands that you tagged and any strategy related hands. So let's say you didn't tag any hands, but you're working on your 3-bets. Well, go ahead and filter in Poker Tracker 4 for 3-bets made, or better yet, 3-bet opportunities, and review all those hands where you didn't pull the trigger on the 3-bet. Also, find any mistakes as you are reviewing hands and take note of those mistakes. You're going to play 1 to 2 hours, and a big thing with this next play session is to work to not repeat the mistakes that you found in that prior study session right here that you took note of. Last thing, after your last play, you're going to revisit that piece of content that you studied prior. Now, here's the thing. You just played, after you studied, you played 2 sessions. You actually did a session review as well. So hopefully you've improved your strategy understanding along whatever that piece of content that you studied. You have plenty of more experience that you can apply to it. When you re-watch the video, reread the article, re-listen to the podcast, you're going to listen to it with those new insights, and hopefully that'll give you even further insights as you revisit it. And then, of course, lastly, you are going to revise your notes. So whatever new takeaways that you got from that piece of content, you're going to put those in your notes. Lastly here, this is going to give you a play to study ratio of 5 to 3 or 6 to 2, which is about 60 to 75% play, 25 to 40% study time. So I hope you take me up on this. Follow this routine for yourself. Give it a shot. I've done this before. I really enjoy it when I'm ready to devote 8 hours. Normally I devote 2 to 3 hours a day to playing and studying poker, you know? But good luck on the felt. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel and ding that bell to receive notifications of all future videos. And I'll see you in the next one.